thoughts keep telling me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe, this is the most badass YouTube broadcast in all of the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Tommy C, and this is a very special shot from the point. I have none other than Mr. Mumkey Jones. He's going to be talking about everything that's gone on in the last. He's had a very eventful last 2 weeks for a YouTuber, and of course, my point man, as always, Jeff the Huffman. Before I start this interview, I absolutely promised this plug to this guy like 2 months ago, and I'm a real prick, and he could have called me out, and he didn't, and I'm going to tell you about it right now. I had a Canadian guy, his name is Ty, right? And he's got a pretty good sized YouTube channel, okay? He's starting something called SYTCreators, where a bunch of small creators, when you have 50 or 1,000 subs, get together, and everybody submits their stuff after they hit the benchmark of a certain amount of subs, and it gets featured on a larger channel. That way you grow your own channel. This man did not ask me for a dime, right? He did not pay me to do this. I just think this is probably, it looks at this point, an honest way to get around what's the adpocalypse. Like I said, this is a commercial strictly out of my goodwill. If you check the description box below, make sure you check it out. Maybe this is something, because I know a lot of YouTubers listen to me, and maybe this is something you want to work with. He did not ask me for money, and he did not pay me for this commercial. I want to make this 100% clear. So many guys call me and ask me to rate their videos and how you get friggin' famous. Well, I got fucking very lucky, as you all know, ridiculously lucky, and not everybody gets this lucky. But today, we have one of the few YouTube commentators that's not necessarily connected not only to the Brotherhood. You put 50K together pretty much by yourself without knowing a large YouTuber. Is that correct, Mumkey?
It's mostly correct. Yes, thank you for having me on. It's nice to be on a platform that doesn't want to behead me in the public street.
Yes. Well, give it some time. Maybe that'll happen. So, yeah, you'd really know. You put it at 50K. I do like the quality of your videos. I think you're funny. Some would say the magic word, edgy.
I would even say that word. That's a great word.
Why is that a great word?
I want edgy to be on my tombstone when I die.
Why is that?
Because in my mind, edgy is just pushing the boundaries and making people uncomfortable. And if you don't feel uncomfortable sometimes, what's the point of even watching anything?
Yeah. Well, no, I would agree with you. And some people like that form of entertainment. And
I know I do.
Yeah, I do. And you have a picture. Let's be honest. You have a picture of the Virgin Killer. In a lot of your...
my profile picture is me holding a body pillow, and the face on it is Elliot Rodger, the guy who shot up his high school or his college campus.
I like that kind of stuff. I think it's funny. It pushes the boundaries, and apparently you push the boundaries too far, at least for a group of people. You put a video out on how to survive Sharia law declassified. Yep. Explain. You put the video out. I want to hear the story. When you released it, how did you get a strike? Did the channel just disappear? I want the whole story because I don't know it as of yet. So
here's the story. I like to make videos that poke fun at everything. I've made videos about the Bible. I've made videos making fun of the Torah and Jews. I've made videos about Mein Kampf. I've made all these videos in the past. No problems, no strikes, nothing. But then I come and I think, it'd be funny to make a Sharia law survival guide in the same vein as Ned's Declassified, an old kids show that I used to watch. Mm-hmm. So I make that video. 3 hours later, channel's terminated. Whole thing's gone.
3 hours later.
3 hours later. So in my mind, YouTube is telling me it's okay to make fun of the Christians. You can make fun of the Jews. You can make fun of Holocaust victims. But if you make fun of fucking Muslims, not even Muslims, it was people who believe in the ideology of Sharia law. So not even Muslims, but Sharia law. That's where you cross the line. That's where we have to cut you out.
Yeah, and it's kind of sick, and we're seeing a theme with this. If you, there is no differentiation. Like I would agree that criticizing Muslims as people for being people is pretty repulsive. But you're criticizing an ideology and the most extremist authoritarian end of that ideology. Yet it almost feels like they're not taking you down because you said something racist. It's almost like they want to hide the fact that there's a real totalitarian strain inside this religion, and there seems to be no problem for it. Now, did you hear anything from YouTube? Thank you so much, Super Tropes. Actually, Super Tropes is a Muslim, he's gay, and he's in Canada. That tells you everything you need to know. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, buddy. And so, what email did you get back from YouTube?
So they terminated the channel and sent me a video or an email saying that it was due to hate speech. Evidently, this video with nothing but facts and statistics and jokes was hate speech. I never called them sand people. I never said anything of the sort. I barely even say the word Muslim. I just talked about an ideology, and they write it off as hate speech, which is a very, very specific thing about trying to incite hatred or violence against a group of people due to religion, gender, etc. This video, Tommy, you saw this video.
I did see it. If anything, it is a criticism of those who would spread violence and would spread hate, you know. It would be okay to, of course, I don't think anybody would disagree with the criticizing the Ku Klux Klan or neo-Nazi groups or Golden Dawn in Greece or any other kind of hate group. This is the most extreme form of Muslim ideology. It is repulsive. And I also noticed that you cited something that Sam Harris, the well-known skeptic, cited, is the Pew polls, and these Pew polls are taken everywhere from Muslims in North America, the Middle East, and especially here in Europe, and it shows that an alarming amount of Muslims do believe in some form of Sharia law, some being more extreme than others. And if you remember that, the very famous interaction between Sam Harris and Batman, Ben Affleck, where I mean, all he could simply, thank you so much. As an ex-Muslim atheist, Tommy, get it right. Sorry, Super Tropes. Thank you for the donation. Had to do that. But as all Mr. Affleck could come up with is you're a bigot, it's gross, it's racist, and he was citing facts. There are an uncomfortable amount of people that believe in this, even inside the West. And actually, I was in looking at some of these Pew polls, I was very grateful to see in the United States, we have the least extreme Muslims, according to the Pew polls. And that's funny how facts have become something, the truth itself is hate speech, you know?
Yeah, when I bring up that statistic, I don't even make a judgment call in the video.
Yeah,
I just lay it out and then I drop it. I don't say this is a good or bad thing. So I don't know how they could interpret that as hate speech of any kind.
You know, do you have a hashtag or anything like Free Mumkey or anything like that?
No, I don't know if that stuff actually works.
I don't know, but let's try it because this is going to take a lot of work.
It's worked all right for Bunty.
Yeah, that's true. And I might be talking to him next. I'll be perfectly honest.
The only hashtag I need is get a real human being to read Mumkey's appeals, because so far I've only gotten like robotic, automated messages that just ignore what I had to say in the appeal. So if hashtag get me a human.
Yeah, if anybody could help us in any friggin' way to get this man his channel back, because I feel, because there was no strikes, it was just the whole channel was taken down. I get the feeling that you were probably more than likely mass flagged. Because if it was, you know, especially within 3 hours at worst, at absolute worst, if you take, it would have been demonetized. You know,
and that same video is up on other channels. People have re-uploaded it. It's been up for a week.
If I had to guess,
still up.
If I had to guess, the wrong person saw it. And I have a feeling there's roaming bands of people. If I remember correctly, Jeff, around this time last year, Elvis the Alien, he made, you're thinking the same thing I was. He made a video on Leafy Dick Riders, right? And all Leafy's fans, who were a lot more crazed a year ago than they are now, basically gave him a strike. And Leafy himself actually got involved. They have split ways since. But Leafy himself actually got involved and said, look, this is crazy. You guys have to stop this. This is a violation of free speech. I mean, guy can make fun of me. I make fun of people for a living. And so really, what I really want to stress, we're gonna talk to Mumkey and have some fun, but I really want to stress that we got to do what we can do to see if we can get this channel back. I've already sent a DM to Chris Raygun. I will be sending something to a Bunty or anybody that is willing to listen to me on my vacation. As soon as I get free time, that's what I'm going to do. I got you on with I Am Alex. I will go as far to say your video is harsh, but in no way
Sure.
is it hateful, and is no more hateful than I would say if you had a left-wing person making fun of the far right. It is.
And the sad thing is, this video in particular is one of my more innocent videos. I do a lot of videos bashing like social justice warriors. This is the most pro-feminist video I've ever made, because the only way to really attack Sharia law is to be pro-woman. Otherwise, it doesn't really work.
No.
So it's sad that my most pro-feminist video gets me taken down.
Well, you're making the mistake that you're thinking feminist or pro-women, and not really just trying to gain political power. I've learned this, and of course, Tariq Nasheed has showed Bunty King recently that's the case. It doesn't matter about the color of your skin. It has nothing to do with the color of your skin. It has nothing to do whether you're pro-woman or not pro-woman. And with the feminists, you're always breaking the rules no matter what you do. It has everything to do with like-think. And if you are not on the like-think bandwagon, you are off the like-wing bandwagon. So that's really what it is. There is no way to appease the social justice left, the identitarians, the things that there is absolutely no way. And I see Bunty King doing this, although I've seen he's starting to change his speeches a little bit. They only need to be defeated. These are authoritarians they need to not rationalize with. I won't rationalize with a feminist any more than I will rationalize with a Ku Klux Klansman or a neo-Nazi. I think they're just as extreme.
Drugs.
Thank you so much for... do you think H3 could help? You know what? I could send him a DM. I do have these people, but H3
all you can say is
yeah,
no.
I mean, all I can say is no, and it's not about me. And I think I did it during. Did I send him a DM during? Whatchamacallit? The Fiverr guys. Did I do that during Fiverr guys, Jeff?
During Fiverr guys, I believe you did.
Fiverr guys, you think I did? Okay, yeah. So you know what? I don't fucking.
You were mentioned.
See, I don't want to. I got a lot of quasi-famous people that follow me on Twitter, and I don't go around asking, but I think this is something where, yeah, I'll take the fucking chance, because I don't DM big guys ever, almost, unless I think I can get away with it or something. So I'll make sure I can do that. Listen, guys, and I am monetizing this video, so I don't give a fuck. Not like anyway. But I would appreciate if you spread this podcast, not just for me, obviously to benefit me. The Pootie Pie thing with the Fiverr guys definitely benefited me. I would really appreciate if you guys did whatever you could do to send this to your favorite YouTubers, hopefully with more power and influence than I have, because all I have is the fuckheads. They do a great job, but I mean, we're small over here. But I really, really, really would appreciate if you did that. Jeff, did you have any questions for Mumkey?
Yeah, actually, I just wanted to ask about what brought on the Ned's Declassified approach. I love that little approach. What brought that on?
Nothing in particular. It was just like just a moment of inspiration. I thought it would be really funny, and I ran with it, and that's what I ended up doing.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I got it. I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to, but Andy Warski said he wanted to interview me, and that's kind of an announcement right now, and I will definitely get this in Andy Warski's hand. Totally. He's been responding to all my, we just started. I definitely get this in Andy Warski's hand. No doubt. Probably get it tonight, because we were talking all day this morning for like the first time. So I could definitely get it into his hands. So yeah.
And one thing I should say is, worst case scenario is I don't get my channel back, and if that is the case, down in the description, you included a link to my new channel where I'm currently uploading all of my backlog, all my old videos and new videos. So if you want to support the shit I'm doing and stand up for somebody who is anti-Sharia law as opposed to YouTube, fucking go subscribe to my new channel so I can try to grow it back to what I used to be.
In the description box below, are you worried about that being a violation of terms of service?
No, because here's the thing. It says that you can't own a new one, but this channel is owned by my girlfriend, so get fucked.
You're doing the Keepstar, but I don't give a problem with it. It's all right.
I just make the videos. She uploads them. I don't even touch it.
Hey, Mumkey Jones, second channel, downstairs, right in the description box. He doesn't own the channel. Mm-hmm. He has no affiliation with the channel. His girlfriend uploads the videos.
I just make videos and I put them on a USB and I leave them out at the park, and then she finds them and uploads them.
Yes. There you go. That's right. That's right. There's nothing wrong with that. Somebody does that for Keemstar, from what I understand, and
Yep.
so many others. Actually, yeah, so good. Get it out there. Support Mumkey any way you can, because that's the advocacy part that I'm doing, and I don't think I can do much more. But I will spread the word, even when I'm on vacation, because I'm leaving in a couple days. But I will make this fucking my top. I don't know, when I'm sitting in my parents'. Oh fuck! I just fucking. I wasn't. All right, I'm going back home, you fuckers. Sorry, I've been trying to keep the secret. I actually slipped on Dave's. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here.
2 or 3 times this week?
I'm ready to get the fuck out of here, Jeff. I'm so fucking thrilled that I can get a fucking big interview on the way out the door. But I want to get the fuck out of here. I want to sit on my parents' porch. I want to fucking drink beer and fucking just
I guess we know who's showing up to your front door.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'll try it. My brother's a fucking.
Just take the Vega approach.
Please, my brother's a fucking cop. So please try it. You know. So anyway, that being said, no, I don't want to visit any of you fuckers. Don't you guys dare. You don't know where I live. I swear to God, I'll beat you with a bat. I'm from New Jersey. You know that. Don't even fucking try it. Unless you're YouTube famous and can benefit this channel, then you can try it. I think you try it. I'll give you a beer. Fuck. All right, going back, you had an incredible week. Just prior to that, it's a video that I pushed on my Twitter feed, and just to prove that I push shit without getting paid for it, I did not follow Mumkey until this morning. I really enjoyed your Reactor video, and if I could explain this, let me lead this. Here it goes. Around the time of the, I guess, early 2016. Around the time when everybody hated the Fine Bros for trying to copyright a word. I don't know what fucking lawyer told them they could do that. And people were sick of reaction videos like Jinx and stuff like that. There was a man named Reactor, and he was
a true hero.
A true hero. Maybe the greatest troll I've seen in YouTube history. And I love a good troll. I love a fucking good troll. I think it's funny. I'm entertained by it. I like swerves. I like fucking publicity stunts. I love that shit. Reactor was satirically the worst reaction channel in history. I mean, this guy was reacting to fucking, I don't know, getting messages on his
his notification. watching the notification.
I know, that was, ooh, look at that. Right?
Ooh.
And shit.
He has one where somebody was at the door 1 minute in, so we just left, and it's recording a blank room for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's great. So he makes these lame ass reactions, right? And at one point, and he gets nothing but hate on it. I guess it's just a big goof for him. At one point, he says that, and I guess it was during a time where GradeAunderA was making videos on how lame reaction videos were, when he's starting to step in the drama ring. And he said that his friend, GradeAunderA, was having a conversation with him and did what? Can you take the story from here?
Yeah, he said that GradeAunderA created a video advertising Reactor's channel because of all the shitty reaction channels. Grade thought that Reactors was one of the best. So what Reactor did was he took, because Grade's videos are just like PowerPoint presentations. Like you got a picture of these little characters.
Yeah.
And then he talks over it. So he took all the audio from all of Grade's videos, and he literally typed out every single script so that he can Control F and find individual words that he wanted to use. And he created his own advertisement for himself using Grade's own words. And luckily, Grade had recently made a reaction video sort of thing. So he said the word Reactor, which is Reactor's name, of course. So it just worked out perfectly.
Yes, and Grade threw a fit. I don't know if you know this, but me and Grade
why
had
he
history.
threw a fit. Because here's phase 2 of Reactor's master plan. He makes this fake 3-minute video of Grade advertising him, and then he pays $600 to YouTube to place that as an advertisement before GradeAunderA's videos, so that when the dumb 12-year-old kids click on it, they think that the advertisement is the actual video leading them to Reactor's channel. It was perfect.
Okay, is he a little worried there because like it's one thing for fair use, and he wanted, but does a commercial fall under fair? If I get a chance to criticize Reactor, I would say using his stuff in fair use and criticizing or using him for a satirical reason, that falls under fair. But does a commercial fall under fair use? Do you think that was like maybe walking the line a little bit with Grade's copyright?
It probably was, but nothing came with it, and it was funny. So I mean,
YouTube was happy with their $600.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Does Grade know? Did Grade know prior? Because here's the thing: I was accepting the Baited podcast just before this happened. Right? Keemstar's in a big war with Leafy and Grade. If Keem would have found out about this last July. He would have used this against Grade because he was just all out. It was an all-out war, and I fucking unfortunately got a part. I got a part of it. Did Grade know at the time? Did he spend the last year not knowing this was a troll?
I have no idea. All I know was that Grade responded with he posted 2 comments. I think he might have tweeted about it, and then he mentioned it in a future video, but only for like a second.
Yes, and he didn't use the name. Does it sound familiar, Jeff? He didn't use Reactor's name. Sound familiar, Jeff? I've actually spoken to Grade in a Skype call, and he's certainly not the persona that he puts on. He's quite bright, but it is strange that me having met him and seeing he's so calm, cool, and collected that his persona is just so fucking ridiculously angry.
Well, does he stay in character when he posts comments? Because maybe he was just
I think he does. I think he stays in character, but the person I talked to was. He's exceptionally bright. But just because you're bright doesn't mean you can't fall for a fucking joke. All right. He's exceptionally bright. I think he's, people say, oh my God, look at the fucking low quality videos. Look what he does with PowerPoint or whatever the fuck he uses. He's done a lot with it. I think he's exceptionally talented, and I was a bit of a fan until I got a fight with him and all that other good stuff. But he, see, I don't. It's like he does seem to have this sort of. I almost said vicious. He does seem to have sort of this. And I think everybody, that was the poison of the 2016 year, with drama, which I got sucked into too. I'm not trying to say I'm above it. Everybody back then just seemed to be trying to get at each other, get back at each other. Sort of the content cop syndrome. I fucking make a video on you, you lose subs, then you make a defense video, and then you lose subs. That seemed to be like the vibe, and I think Grade, as well as myself, and a lot of other people sort of get sucked up in that culture at the time that I actually think is dissipated in the last couple months, thankfully. So I really wonder if Grade doesn't know until now. I really wonder if he ever figured it out, because the funniest part of the video is when I posted that video and it said how much I liked it and how much it made me laugh and how good it was, somebody wrote back to me and said, that was a really funny stunt, but was it really worth doing a year in prison over? And
Why would you go to prison over a civil suit?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Worst he could have lost his money, And of course, Reactor I guess somehow got it out there. He was also a master manipulator of Reddit, if I'm not mistaken. And how did that work, Mumkey?
Well, it's really not that hard. It's a process of just changing your IP address and voting up your thing. Because on Reddit, the first 20 votes decide if you're going to the front page or if you're going to fade into obscurity. So he just takes advantage by making 25 accounts, gives himself the 25 upvotes immediately. And then there it goes. It just grows from there.
Guy's a fucking genius. Oh, God. See, he can always fall behind satire, because I've known guys that have promoted their channel in unusual ways, and they get caught sometimes years later, and they have to pay a price for it. The great time to be a brilliant satirist like a Reactor is, it doesn't matter what the fuck. You can do fucking anything, and you don't have to pay any kind of commentary community consequences. Good. And I hate Reddit with a bloody fucking passion. I don't care if he fucking broke into the servers and set them all to explode, killing everybody in the fucking, well, maybe not that much, but at least being funny about it. But no, it's just that it's great that this guy was able to get at such a big YouTuber, troll him, and really keep the secret for well over a year. There's a significant amount of people that think this guy did time, and you explained at the end of the video that was a troll too. I wonder who believed what when. That's what I would think. I really wonder who would believe what when, and that's what I'm terribly interested in. Jeff, do you have anything for him on this video?
No, we got people waiting to call that want to jump in on it.
Hang on a second. All right.
I'm just going to say, if any of my actual fans are calling in, have your fucking hand on the disconnect button. Just have it ready, because who knows what these idiots are going to say.
Oh, I don't care. That's part of my fucking show. Well, I'm not ready to take calls yet. But I'm going to tell you how the call system works. What you need is Discord. All you jerks may have them right now. You're a bunch of jerks with no life, like the rest of the fuckheads, and you're probably on fucking playing PUBG all day, not making any friends. So what you do is click on the link below. I'm a goddamn Discord partner. Click on that. Come to my Discord. Go into waiting the call. You get in a queue, and then if you get lucky, you get to talk to your hero, Mumkey Jones, or maybe Jeff if he's your hero. Then you get.
Speaking of Reactor, it looks like he's in the chat, and he just said that Grade does know. I don't know how. All right, just confirm that. Maybe he can call in on Discord. I don't know.
This has been, and I'd be happy to put him in. But I'm not done with you quite yet, and I'm glad you kind of reminded me. You know, there is a rumor out there that you're a Reactor.
Yeah, it's the dumbest rumor I've ever heard.
Why is that? Why is that a reason? I don't know what you look like.
Well, I mean, I've done face reveals in several videos, and also my arms are not tatted up, and neither is my chest. And on Twitter, I've posted several images of myself, and also we don't sound alike, even remotely, at least in my opinion.
But I'm sorry. That guy's so fucking brilliant. Who knows? You could be putting a voice mixer on. I don't know.
Putting on a big old sleeve of tats.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish I was Reactor, because there's a reason why I typically wear a monkey mask in my videos, because I'm fucking hideous. So I wish I was as handsome as that lad.
Well, let me ask you something. 50,000 subs, that's a presence on YouTube.
Well, it was until it got fucking obliterated the day I reached it.
Something tells me you're going to get it back. All right, we're going to work real hard and try to get it back for you. And if not...
I sure hope so. I'll suck anybody's dick if I get my channel back. I'll get a whole line of YouTube executives and suck all their dicks.
Well, welcome to Shot from the Point. You came to the right place, sir, because I'm the dick sucker normally. I have a question for you. So you got a bit of a YouTube presence on YouTube. I'm an older guy and I'm probably, I'm like, I'm 20 years older than you.
Yeah, I just turned 22 today.
You're 22.
Today's
so
my birthday.
I'm
happy birthday.
18 years. Happy birthday, Mumkey.
Yeah, thank you.
So has this led to any, I don't know, relations with the opposite sex when they find out, you got something going on here?
Here's some advice I'll give to anybody with an internet presence. Snapchat is your best friend. If you want to get laid and you have like any internet fame in quotes at all, get on that Snapchat, because these girls will just send you pictures, and you can pick and choose, like you're at the market, which girls you want to talk to. And yes, my current girlfriend I met through my YouTube account.
So wait a minute. So let's be honest here, because I don't think anybody, a lot of commentators, I don't think Chubbs is getting laid. I don't think Alex is getting laid. I don't think, I'm trying to think. Well, Leafy's getting laid. We know that now. I'm trying to think who's not getting laid. Bunty's getting laid. Ginger's probably getting laid, but he probably doesn't need a YouTube channel. The rest of them are a bunch of fucking social retards. So you're meaning to tell me, Mumkey Jones, that this has gotten you some punani, this YouTube gig?
Yeah, and the sad thing is, when it happened, I was only making videos making fun of anime reviewers at the time. So I was straight up an anime YouTuber who got puss from it. I think I broke a world record.
How's that? How's that?
What do you mean?
Like, how did you get pushed from anime? And then maybe I misunderstood. Was that a joke there? And I fucking...
Well, the channel started off as a satire of like people who take anime seriously, so I would just make fun of.
Oh, I misunderstood. I apologize.
Yeah.
I totally misunderstood. Somebody's putting Dead on Cripple. Like, god damn.
Yeah, it's like the fourth one.
Yeah, I know. Like, how the fuck does that happen? Yeah.
Maybe you should get Snapchat Dead on Cripple.
Yeah. I hope you're fucking.
Which, by the way, my Snapchat's open for anybody in the chat too.
Probably have fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you have a Snapchat, Jeff?
Yes, I do.
Are you gay?
No.
But really, seriously,
how does that make me gay?
I don't know, because like I think people with too many fucking social.
Well, Leafy has Snapchat, and he's clearly not gay.
Yeah, I know, but he's an exception to the rule. He's also a millionaire. You're not.
I could be. Could get me there.
I don't know. I think you should only have I only have Twitter because I have to. No,
Yeah, but on Twitter, it's not as easy for girls to just send you pictures of their tits.
Yeah,
Snapchat, that's what it's made for.
I've been married for a while.
Yeah, Snapchat has changed the way nudes are sent forever.
You know what
It's
it is?
not against the law to be married and to receive boobs on Snapchat.
Yeah, it's against the wife law.
Yeah, you open your Snapchat and oh, look, boobs.
It disappears. It automatically deletes the evidence. You're free. You're safe.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I had to get the pictures to send them to Jeff, so we are on the same page talking about the leafy dick pics, right? So I sent him the pictures, and then we deleted them, and I had to make sure that my wife was like, all right, I'm getting these pictures, and they're not really porn. I'm not looking at anything. They're not being sent to me by anybody from the show or anything. You know, that's the way the real world works. Unless your girlfriend's super duper understanding.
She'd have to be if she's dating me. I'm a weirdo.
Okay. All right. If you want to make calls, we got a decent amount of people in the chat. Mumkey, are you ready to take calls, sir?
Oh, as ready as I'll ever be.
Ready as you ever. We do a good 30 minutes. This is where it usually gets weird and wild. I will blow these fuckers up if they give me any kind of hard time.
Before we get off track, everybody go subscribe to Mumkey Jones. He needs it. He needs to go back up to 50K. God damn it. Prove YouTube wrong by subscribing.
YouTube? What's the matter with you? Are you fucking insane? YouTube? Fucking, you nuts? You get me in trouble.
Uh-oh.
What are you fucking... You really are edgy.
They let a video go up about parents talking to their kids about
you can make fun of Jews. Yeah, I know. That's true.
I think it should.
Whoa, Gino with $20. Love both your content. Fuck YouTube for what they did. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Gino, so much.
Fuck YouTube.
Yeah, fuck YouTube. Jesus Christ. Boy, that
guy...
know,
if YouTube is offended by me calling them JewTube, why are they so anti-Semitic?
They are.
What's wrong with being a Jew?
No, okay, nothing.
Nothing
at all. Nothing at all.
Disgusting.
No, it is true. You can say whatever you want about Christians and Jews now, and then of course you goof on people that oppress others, and all.
I thought Donald Trump was going to save us from this SJW shit, but he just made it worse somehow.
No, because Donald Trump is the poison, and you know what you're seeing right now is they're just you don't die right away. You jerk around, flaring around, and fucking foam comes from your mouth. That's what we're seeing right now. Let's go with some Gino. Yeah, you're on the air with Mumkey Jones. You have a question? Gino? Gino, you want to fuck this up? Go ahead. Hold on. It might be me. Hang on, Gino. I might have screwed this up. All right, sorry, Gino. Go ahead. You're on the air.
You getting me now?
Yes. It was my fault, not yours.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm on.
Yeah.
Number one, fucking love both your content. So
thank you very much.
It's great. So, Mumkey, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
So, do you think that they're just trying to remove videos with their quote-unquote offensive content rather than actually silencing your almost anti-progressive thought?
Well, I think the issue was it was just mass flagged, and then the computers took it down, and no human has ever actually seen it, because I've thoroughly read through all of the YouTube guidelines, and if anything, at worst, my video should have been demonetized, which I was completely okay with given the content, but terminating it for hate speech was just absurd. So I think it's just because no human being gives enough of a shit to actually take a look and see what the video was. They just looked at the 10,000 ISIS flags that were posted on it, and they gave up.
So you don't think that YouTube is being a bunch of liberal cucks, and it's just that they have all their computers and don't actually care?
No, not necessarily, because there are videos 10 times more offensive, making worse points than I did, that are still up with millions of views. So if they wanted to purge those channels, I think they would.
All right. Tommy, would it be okay if I ask another question?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. One more. Make it quick, though. I want to get a lot of people.
All right. So this is for both of you. So you both do a lot of podcasts. What would you say, how would you make a podcast interesting? What is the main thing that makes it fun to listen to?
Lie and tell a bunch of stories that aren't true and make sure they're entertaining. I would go to other podcasts and listen to theirs and see what they're saying. If that seems to work, you try it. Steal it. Who's going to prove it? Right. Just change some words around, change some names in some places, tell other people's stories, and then maybe Keemstar will call you. All right, thanks for the call, Gino.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Lie. That's what I would do. That's the secret of my success. if you want to call it that.
My favorite thing that I do on YouTube is a podcast called the Insufferable Social Media Argument Podcast that I do with my friend Digibro. And my advice to anybody starting a new podcast is like get the format and get the gimmick. Don't just be fucking rambling on about, oh, how was your day? Oh, it was good. How are you? Cut all that shit out. Just jump into the content and know where you're going with it. Don't bore us with your just whatever the fuck is going on in your daily life. Nobody cares.
No, you're absolutely correct. And it's funny because when I started podcasting on YouTube, it almost forces with the thumbnail. It almost forces you to do it because if you put a thumbnail like Mumkey Jones, and if I spend too much time on like, hey Jeff, what happened? So how was the hockey game? Then they're just tuning out immediately. You gotta probably have a short intro. My intro is probably way too long longer than it should be. But I don't know. I like radio, and that's where I'm influenced by. But yeah, just get into it. Just like what Mumkey said.
I mean, if you're already famous, all these sheep out there probably want to hear what your day was like. But if you're starting off fresh, nobody cares what some random guy did with his hot dog.
That's true. PewDiePie got famous doing video games, and then he basically became famous for being PewDiePie and Poods, and then he can just put PewDiePie in a video and make $1 gazillion. So I mean. Unless you're PewDiePie, that's what you're doing. I've actually told somebody else, and the other tip I would give you all is you can definitely put your logo in there, but do not put your logo as a thumbnail. Get pictures that you're allowed to use and put them up there. If you're talking about Dennis Rodman, make sure Dennis Rodman's in the thumbnail. That's the other thing I would do. Mark, you're on the air. Mumkey Jones, Shop from the Point. What's up? 3, 2, 1. Everything's gonna be bad for you in life because you missed the ball.
Are you sure you didn't fuck that one up again?
Let me check. Mark, are you still there? No, he's an idiot. Big Stank, you're on the air with Mumkey Jones. What's up, man?
Oh, I know Big Stank.
You a Big Stank? What do you got, Big Stank?
I'm here.
Hello, sir.
Well, I don't really have a question. I just wanted to say rest in peace, David Clegg.
Inside joke, I guess.
Inside joke with Mumkey's shit, man.
Are you a YouTuber as well?
Not really. I'm just a regular on his Discord.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right.
Yeah. You should probably let Cream on. He's probably got something more serious to say.
Are you gonna subscribe to me?
Whoever.
What do you mean, whoever? You're gonna subscribe to me? I got your guy on the show. Wouldn't you subscribe to me?
Get
the fuck out of here! How dare you!
Definitely not.
How dare you?
Definitely not.
Why not?
Be prepared for a lot of...
Get the fuck out! The bomb was delayed. Ah, fuck! I was gonna do my stupid gimmick joke and it didn't work. It was like a big fucking link. Sorry, I just blew your friend up.
That's fine.
It's fine. It all got fucked up. But it got a delay though. No, I got a weird delay. I don't know. I fucking restarted the computer before I don't know what the fuck this is. I spent like $3,000 in this piece of shit. Cream Man, you're on the air.
Oh god.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Cream Boy?
I'm doing pretty good. So I have some questions. What do you guys think about pedophiles online, like King Critic and Psy?
You guys ever watch that show To Catch a Predator?
Yes. Fuck you, man.
Yes, it's one of the greatest shows ever.
It's a great show.
I have that show creeped me out. I have Mumkey Jones on.
Don't you have when Chris Hansen comes in the room and says, "Why don't you just take a seat?"
Yeah, have a seat.
And you see the look on their face. Oh, it's so good every time. It never gets old.
You know what? I always wanted to say, just take a seat here, and then another guy comes out with a baseball bat and beats him to death. Just beats him right to death. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have been online at 3 a.m, high on hashish, talking to a 12-year-old. Now should you? Yeah. Something like that. Do you have any fucking intelligent questions, Cream Man? This is Mumkey fucking Jones.
I'm not going to use any intelligent questions on Mumkey Jones. I don't know if he's capable of comprehending them.
Yeah, you guys are friends. I can tell.
Yeah, fucking just cut him off. He's done.
Get out of here, Cream Man. Hope you sub. Trying to steal some of Mumkey's fans. I don't steal. You can say, actually, I'm not trying to steal anything. I just want more subs. You know what I'm saying?
If I still had my channel, I'd promote the shit out of anybody to help me get it back.
Thank you. Maybe when you get it back, you throw me a bone.
The day my channel comes back, I'm going to say, everybody, here's every single thing this Tommy guy is in. Go sub to it all. Give him money on Patreon. My life is in his hands.
I'm coming back with the news channel when I come back from vacation. Since Scarce fucking dipped out.
Scarce died.
Yeah, I'm doing it myself. Put a news team together and everything. Unsubscribe from Psy. Your fans are as wacky as mine are. Hey, remember if
I told you.
Yeah, they're pretty wacky. I think they're overwhelmed too. And we also have somebody that hates Poor Dead on Dave. Poor Dead on Dave.
God, that dude's still going.
God, man.
Oh,
Imagine
yeah.
how much fucking work that would have took to do that. Jesus Christ, what a lame-o. Subscribe to Mumkey in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to me. And what else? what am I thinking? I had a fucking thought and I lost it.
Starting a news channel.
Yeah. But I should. That's what took me off the fucking thing. Oh, Discord. You want to make a call? You want to talk to Mumkey Jones, the former 50K? Actually, I have more subs than you now.
Yeah.
No wonder he came on the show.
The sad thing is, like, I made that video and it blew up to advertise Reactor's channel, and now he has double my subs. I got cucked.
You literally did. You got YouTube cucked. Oh,
Yeah.
That's right. And you were well on your way to 1 million hits, if I remember correctly, because I couldn't get that thing out of my recommendeds.
Don't do
Yeah.
fucking drugs.
Thank you for the donations. Tommy, love the stream. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Lone Star Fang YT.
I had 2 videos that were getting recommended and going viral at the same time. I was gaining like 1,500 to 2,000 subs every day, and then just dead. Fuck you.
Wow, man. 15 to 200. That's. I really
It's
think.
heartbreaking.
Oh, believe me, I know. I've lost 6,000 in the last couple of months. Or 5,000, whatever the fuck it was. So believe me, I know what kind of heartache that can be. You're taking it quite well, but I got a good feeling if I don't know if you pay attention to the commentary community, but Bumpy, what the fuck? Not Mumkey, Bunty King. He got clipped. He got his Twitter account clipped. Had like, I don't know, like 15, 14K, something like that. Now he has more than I do, I think. Because Ian Miles.
He's doubled.
Yeah, he's like doubled or
doubled.
tripled or something like that. He's getting more attention. He's having more of an impact on identity politics, which is what I think he wanted to do. So sometimes this chat stuff has a habit of kind of turning back, especially when we have a community. And let me plead to you guys. If I talk a lot about free speech in this on my show, and I really believe a lot. I don't care if you disagree with me, if you're on the left, you're on the right, and things that make if you think I'm a total fucking idiot. But I mean, stuff like criticism of Sharia law should exist, should be able to exist. And I don't get the feeling that YouTube even knows about this. I get the feeling this was an organized attack from a radical Muslim group or some kind of authoritarian group. I do believe that, So, I mean, you have to stand up and fight back. And I suggest you get this information. I don't care if it's with my podcast or anything else, to your favorite YouTubers and say, this guy, look at this video. Look what's going on here. This clearly isn't hate speech. It's harsh criticism of something that's horrible. I mean, can you imagine like doing a video on how much you hated cancer and and how terrible cancer was, And you lost it. Well, hate speech. Well, yeah, I hate
speech against cancer. How dare you?
I hate cancer, So
I'll ask you for your advice then. Like, is there anything that the layman in the comments can do, or is it really just if you're not a big name YouTuber, you can't do a goddamn thing?
I'm not saying.
Is there a form they can fill out or anything?
I don't know. So I'm getting used to this too. The only thing that I can do is what my partner Joe told you. We're just get it to the right people. Hope the right people hear it, and that's what we did with the Fiverr guys, and things kind of took over from there. So hopefully the right people hear it. I will do my best. I'm not telling anybody to spam, but let your favorite YouTuber know. It doesn't have to be with this podcast. Any way this happens, this is not about me. This is about Mumkey. He's a really talented guy, and we want guys like this on the platform. And we want free speech to be. This is a free speech issue, and I don't think. I have a trouble believing that anybody on YouTube cut this, considering how much harsh criticism of Islam, not just Sharia law, is on and continues to survive. I think the wrong person saw it. So let's get that out there.
And you know what? Just to piss off the people who flagged the Sharia law video, I'll make a pledge. If my channel comes back, I will donate 1 month's worth of ad revenue to a battered women's shelter. That'll fucking show those Sharia law people something, huh?
How about for the victims of all those people in Florida that radical Muslim killed? How about that? That would be great.
You have to be alive to receive money.
Well, the families, I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like that. Just something that they would hate, like a gay thing or something. That's the thing. Because I remember they wanted to put a mosque down in Ground Zero, which I think was deliberate. And somebody says, why don't we put a gay bar next to the fucking mosque? And I'm like, yeah, I'm all for that. And all of a sudden, the mosque didn't go up.
What, are they're gonna try to tear down Pulse nightclub and build a mosque there too?
Yes. I think
that'd be
the
great.
people that go to the mosh should have to go to the game. No, I don't.
That would be cool.
So they can learn how to be, I don't know, human beings.
Live in the 21st century, yeah.
A bit odd. Boy, you're a bit noisy. You're on the air with Mumkey Jones. You got anything?
Hello.
Hello. What's up?
Hey, Mumkey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I'm the guy who does a terrible Swedish accent on your podcast.
Oh, yeah. Are you Nolan West, or was that somebody else?
No. I do the terrible Swedish accent. Hello, Mumkey
Yeah.
Jones.
I know you talk about things, right?
Yeah, I'm all about things. Exactly.
Yeah.
I wanted to know when all of this is going down now. How is the PCP able to support you and that platform that you are on? Are you getting any form of help from them, or is it just they feel sad about you?
Yeah, so the PCP it's like the Avengers of anime YouTubers that I got into by making fun of them. And they have a podcast together, for those of you who don't know, where every week they just come together and talk about a topic. And there's some big name people in this group, like Digibro, who I mentioned earlier, who has like 300,000 subs. And they are trying to help me. Digi told me he's been contacted by YouTube that they want to give him like a YouTube partner, like somebody at YouTube who like he can talk to and contact. And he said when he does that, he's going to tell them my story and see if they can help. So that's one potential way I can get myself out of this muck. So yeah, they're helping in that way. But otherwise, I mean, what are they going to do?
Yeah, I think...
It's nice to hear because, I mean, I used to be a huge Digi fan and then I found you via him. And your book's on your way to Sweden now, so I hope to read it soon. So yeah, good that they're doing something. I really hope you get your channel back.
Thank you.
Make sure you email some big YouTuber you like and let him know. Tell him what's going on. Say this guy needs his channel back. He's being censored. Manipulation of the system more than likely, and that's the way you can do it. All right, man.
Yeah.
You're an author as well. Am I hearing that correctly?
Yes, I have a critically acclaimed book, and by critically acclaimed, I mean my grandma told me it's pretty good. But I have 350 sales as of this morning, and I'm really happy with it. It's called The Triflers. If you want to read an edgy book about a teenager who wants to shoot up his school, go check it out.
Nice. That actually sounds like something I'm interested in.
So let me guess. You have 300 sales?
350, yeah.
Hold on a second. You're not going to understand what this means because we don't necessarily know each other. But everybody, actually, Dave, look at the camera. Eat your fucking heart out. Bet you don't have 300 sales of that fucking book on Amazon, you motherfucker. Dave wrote a book like 6 years ago and fucking sold 6 books.
I thought he was around 12 now.
Do you believe I used to put that fucking book in my description box?
Oh.
Yeah, back in the old days. Hey, everybody, check out the Neanderings of L.J. Stevens. I don't know, or what have you. And then Dave started telling me that he thinks some TV show stole his idea. Yeah, that's possible.
Well, not putting anything on TV now. Oh,
hold on, he just hit 30.
30.
He just 30. Dead on Dave. I'm just busting your nuts, Dave. He always asks me, like, every so often he asks me, like, because when he first put it out, like 2012 or 11 or whatever it was, and he's like, did you read it? I'll get it. And then, like, 2013, 14 rolls around. You never read that? I was like, no, Dad, I didn't. And then 2015, 16 rolls around. He's like, you never read that, did you? Don't even tell me. I'm like, no, Dave, I didn't read it.
I don't even tell people to read it. I just tell them to buy it. I just want the $5.
Right, that's all
shit if they read it.
Right, that's all people want. They don't care if you read it or not. Just buy the damn thing. Give me money.
Just fucking buy it. Use it as firewood for all I care. I just want the cash.
I want to get it now. I love stuff like that. It's too fucking funny. This seems like a... Oh, if you want to call in, you have to have Discord. Or actually, you don't even have to have Discord, to be honest. You can do it through your web browser. Headphones. Highly recommend headphones if you're going to make the call. Click on Discord. Go in the waiting call. I'll be happy to pull you in. You can talk to your hero, Mumkey Jones. I suppose Clown's going to be really upset with me for kissing his ass so much. I don't know what I should be asking him. Yeah. Maybe I should be really critical as competent. Maybe I should treat him like shit, because I certainly wouldn't want to be considered an ass kisser or a dick sucker by the commentary community by showing a guest, I don't know, a fucking good time. Fuck you, Clown.
Yeah, but then you do that, then you're ungrateful. That
I'm ungrateful. Yeah, can't win. It's like fucking trying to conform to feminism. You're always kind of like jumping from here to there. What is that scene? What is that scene in Devil's Advocate When he starts telling me, like, he starts telling me, you're jumping here, then you're jumping there. Ah, fuck, I gotta see that scene.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
It's fucking great.
That's one movie I actually have seen, by the way.
Yeah, well, you don't get out much because you're a big hillbilly from St. Louis. Pagan, you're on the air.
I don't want to get out when it's 118 out.
Oh, Jesus. You should get a girlfriend. Why don't you just go on the porn site that fucking Mumkey went on and pick up a broad?
It's called Snapchat.
It's still called
sorry.
Snapchat. It's not a porn site.
Oh, whatever. All right,
I mean,
fucking
it's pretty much a porn app, but they don't advertise.
Yeah, it's a porn app. I mean, if you got to find the girl, you got to probably get Tinder first.
I want to make you feel
that back up.
Mumkey, you said that you're not an attractive man. I'm not going to say you that because I've never seen you. You say you're not an attractive man?
I mean, who really thinks of themselves as attractive?
Jeff, take off your shirt.
I've been
Show everybody shit. I want you to make.
I've seen those nipples poking.
No. You got to see this. This is fucking amazing.
Well, see, I actually haven't been able to like work out the last couple days.
Oh, give me a fucking break. He's worse than Captain
I got
Kirk.
extreme exhaustion and I lost 13 pounds.
Oh,
but
Jesus.
I can't.
You look at this shit. So this guy, I want you to look at his body. I want you to flex and shit too, Jeff.
All right.
I want you to look at this fucking guy's body. All right. He looks like John Cena. Right. Like this guy.
Yeah.
This guy can't get laid. So now you're one up on him. Maybe you could get 50,000 subs, Jeff. I don't know.
I said I should be the male Zoe Burger.
Anyone can hear me? Hold on.
What? Yeah, you're on the air, Pagan.
Tom. Okay.
What?
First, I gotta say, big fan of you, Tommy.
Thank
I'm
you.
also a big fan of Mumkey. So
Okay,
the
great.
fact I saw this in my inbox made me fucking do a giant spit take.
All right.
So,
What do you got? What do you got for Mumkey,
gotta-
man? Shows the
I
force.
got a shout out to you, Mumkey and PCP, and I hope everything goes well for you and all that shit.
Thank you.
Please.
Yeah. Do you have a question for him or anything? No, that's nice of you to put that out there, but I appreciate it.
No, I just wanted to really just shout everybody out, and I'm just happy to see this
thank
all
you.
like this like my two favorite content creators like together in like one space.
Okay. So you're a big fan of me and you're a big fan of him. Well, I apologize.
Yeah.
Wow, Tommy, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, I'm kind of an asshole. You're right.
This poor guy just wants to be your friend.
What's your favorite part of my show, Pagan?
Mostly just the being really topical and shitting on Keemstar for. No, I was actually a big fan of. I was a big fan of the podcast you guys were on, the Baited podcast.
Yeah,
and that's how I got to you.
That worked out well.
I found your content and I found it way better than anything like Keemstar was doing, and I just love the Catch 33 too.
Okay,
just,
thank you.
Throw that out there.
Do you like when I blow people up?
Oh, absolutely.
There you go, motherfucker.
I'm leaving this off. It's hot as fuck.
Is that bad? Yeah, I don't care. It's fucking summertime.
It's really hot.
Fucking chicks.
We only got 8 minutes left. So
yeah. Oh God, it's that quick already? No
Yeah.
shit. Now we gotta get going. And I gotta fucking start getting ready for this stupid vacation, which is gonna be miserable, I'm sure.
you just said you were pumped up for it, ready to go.
I want to go, but you know what? It's gonna suck because you know what? I'm going to relax.
Now it's gonna suck.
And everybody's gonna be like, why aren't you doing this and why aren't you doing that? And it's gonna suck. And then my wife and my daughter are gonna start fighting, and then
Go to a Yankee game.
I think my dad got me tickets, and it's a surprise.
You should buy your parents a copy of my book. I think they'd really like it.
Thank you, Hugh, for the donations. It's very kind to you. All right, let's get some fast calls in for Mumkey because it is his show.
Why do all these people not come in the waiting to call until the end?
I don't know.
Every time.
Yeah, it is.
You genius.
We're gonna have you on again, Mumkey.
I'll come on anytime. I don't have anything else to do. They deleted my channel.
All right, Howard Heyman, you on the air? Real quick, you're gonna lose it. 3. All right, real quick for Mumkey because we're running out of time. I don't want to get finished.
From Twitter.
What's up?
I just wanted to ask you one question. It's,
Go ahead.
Why Elliot Rodger? Because you've made a lot of videos about Elliot Rodger, and I absolutely love your month of retribution. It was one of the funniest things ever. I just love the kind of meta humor. And I just wanted to ask you the question, why Elliot Rodger?
Well, I've always had a natural fascination for like serial killers and people who are capable of reaching that level of evil and like trying to understand how they became that way, and were they born that way or did society kind of mold them into being like supreme gentleman monsters? And what's great about the Elliot Rodger case is that he wrote out a super long 137-page manifesto detailing his entire life story, and it's like watching, like a show like Breaking Bad. You can see the decline over time and what went wrong and what happened. So I really grew attached to the story, and especially because in the first half of the book, I could really relate to like his loneliness and all that shit about not having friends and having trouble with girls. So it's this weird idea of there's these two branching paths, and I went down one, and Elliot Rodger went down the other, and I want to try to pinpoint the difference between the two of us. I'll tell you, shoot up my college.
I'll tell you the difference right now. You're not crazy. It's that simple. I've already solved this problem because, like, I grew up during. I've solved this already. I'm going to help everybody out right now because Columbine happened 3 years after I graduated high school. Okay, and everybody was just trying to get down to the bottom of it. And was it about bullying and why, and everybody all this shit in TV and everybody's talking to this one and psychiatrists that. And my dad just said it straight in one fucking sentence. They found each other. And they're fucked up. That's all that happened. The stars aligned. There's nothing to learn there. What's that fucking movie with Nicolas Cage when he tries to find the guy that did the video where some guy records a video of a girl being slaughtered and he it's passed around.
Oh yeah, that was National Treasure 2. Great.
No, it wasn't National Treasure 2. It was. He plays a detective, and there's this snuff film video of this fucking 12 or 13-year-old girl being fucking cut in half, right? And he's trying to find out who's cut him in half, and he finds the fucking guy, right?
Shit, that was the Croods.
Yeah, that was the Croods. You should write my shit, man. Well, you have a lot of fucking time on your hands now.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of the goddamn. I'm sure they're helping me out in the chat here. Ghost Rider. Now everybody's being a douche in the chat.
let's throw Wind Talkers in there.
Wind Talkers.
Was Drive Angry?
Leaving Las Vegas.
Gone in 60 seconds.
8 millimeter. 8 millimeter was the name of the movie. All right. Well, he finds the guy. This is really important. All right. I'm going to help you out, Howard, because there's nothing to be. Here's the trick with the shooters. Here's what's there to learn from them. There's nothing to learn from them. That's what they're learned. There's nothing there.
I actually love Mumkey's actual video documentary on Elliot Rodger because of that very same reason. Is that the conclusion you come to,
Mumkey? What's the conclusion? I haven't seen it. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to see it now.
That's more or less the idea. The two questions I tried to answer were why did this happen and what can be done to prevent it, future things from happening. And the conclusion was fucking nothing. It's just a fact of life, and we're all screwed.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you for the call, Howard. No, but here's the thing. There's probably some things they can do, but it's not a sure fucking fire thing.
Yeah, you can only go so far.
Because, in Elliot Rodger's case, the gun control laws or whatever the fuck, they worked perfectly fine because there was nothing wrong with him on paper. The only thing they could have done is ban all guns. Retarded, crazy.
Yeah, of course.
And as far as medication goes, he was an adult. He chose not to take his medication. Yeah. What are you going to do about it? You can't do anything.
Well, I'll tell you something. There is something to do because I have somebody in my family that has a serious problem, let's say with drugs and behavior and stuff like that. What we found is no one can be committed anymore. You literally need to give up, you sign yourself away. The only people that can be committed are people under 18. You cannot, I think in the 70s and prior to that, you could commit somebody for acting crazy. It's impossible now. And if you can't, the reason the gun control laws won't work is because I'm absolutely sure Jesus Christ, I think the American Civil Liberties Union won some huge victory just a week before that thing in Connecticut happened about keep people's records as far as not going to a psychiatrist because they're depressed, but going to the fucking loony bin completely 100% private. You can't lock anybody up anymore if they're acting kooky. My dad used to tell me, because I remember I used to take a baseball bat and I used to run up to fucking lightning bugs.
Don't do fucking
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the donation. I used to go up to lightning bugs and hit them with a wiffle ball bat, and then the fucking the light goes everywhere. It's pretty good. And you know what he used to say? In my day, if you did pull the legs off of Daddy Longlegs, they locked you up. And I stopped hitting the fucking lightning bugs. I didn't want them to lock me fucking up, Even though it's badass if you ever hit a fucking lightning bug with a goddamn baseball bat. It's fucking cool. You know?
And one other thing I will say about the guns, and this might not be the best argument, but in Elliot Rodger's case, half of the people who died were stabbed to death with knives. So, I mean, in that particular case, that gun control wasn't going to do shit.
No, of course not. I didn't know that, actually. No, but I guess, like, why they come to the conclusion, they're stone fucking evil. They don't have appreciation for human life like other people do. We all grow up at certain points of our life being depressed, not getting along with girls, stuff like that. And like in your case, things started getting better in college. You're starting to get to know who you are, develop a personality. You're making people laugh. That's the key to a woman's heart, if you ask me. But things can seem dark in high school. It can seem like it's never going to end, and there's no end of the tunnel. If the fucking Columbine kids would have waited 3 fucking months, they would probably be getting pussy by September. You know. But I think the thing is, they're stone fucking evil. That's it. That's the scene that happened in 8mm.
Could have just went along with the joke too.
Yeah,
like I did. Considering I look exactly like one of them.
He's a psychopath and a narcissist. That's it. And there's nothing you can do. You're born with that shit. There's nothing you can do. You know, and that scene in 8mm that I can't seem to get to because I keep getting distraction. Nicolas Cage takes this dude that knows the dude that had this video made, this girl being slaughtered, and he's choking him. He's going, "Why?" In a typical Nicolas Cage overacting.
Typical Nicolas Cage in awful fashion.
And the fucking actor looks at him. He goes, "Because he can." That's the answer. It's that simple. Because he can. And there's such thing as evil. I don't mean in a religious sense. I mean there's motherfuckers out there that don't care if you live or die, and in some cases, they take great joy in watching it. That's it. That's the answer.
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
I think I like you, Mumkey. We're on the same page, and you're actually a little more fucked up than me, which makes me feel good about myself.
Perfect.
All right, guys. I think we did it all. Mumkey, I'm going to really do my best for you. I more and more time I spend with you. I like it. I'm going to go back and check out your videos. Definitely the Elliot Rodger one. I will say about my channel right now, it's a bit of a mess because I'm trying to re-upload everything that was old. So you're going to see like 5 videos in your sub box every day, but they're like mostly all fucking great. So just click on them. It's fine.
Real quick, I want to ask you, what would be your most offensive video? Because you said the one that got you kicked off wasn't even your most offensive one.
The most offensive that is... I had like the top 5 massacres caused by The Dark Knight Rises, but that hasn't been re-uploaded yet. But that one's pretty good.
Let me ask you something. Do you sleep to fucking crime videos on YouTube, like I do?
No, my headphones broke.
Oh, but you did do it at one point.
Yeah,
I can't sleep at
do
night.
It out of the speaker now because everybody can hear.
I listen to nothing but true crime, and it puts me to sleep because it freaks me out. And then for some reason,
the night Tommy and I, a day or two after Tommy and I met, we spent 2.5 hours talking about Columbine.
You know why?
Why? Because I look like fucking Klebold.
Yeah, look, pick up that. He does. Look at him. Look at Jeff. He looks like Dylan Klebold.
Oh, I've been looking at Jeff. You don't got to tell me twice.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much. Make sure you sub Mumkey. Make sure you help out Mumkey any way you can. I'm going to use my connections, and believe it or not, you in the audience, you can use yours as well. Just let people know. I'm not telling you to spam your favorite YouTuber. Let people know. Get the fucking word out. I'm going to do my best, and hopefully you do your best. This is about free speech. I can promise you, I saw the video. I didn't see anything racist. Polls were quoted. It was a harsh criticism of Sharia law, but in my opinion, that's exactly what we need. Misogynist, racist, hateful cultures, and hateful ideologies are not above criticism, and we have a problem if they are.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence, devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist, fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne, running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me, head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree, Chi-Town to King's home, slapping 5's black stones, 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones, affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a